Okay, so I think before I answer that question, if we just take a step back, right, as today all the enterprises are transitioning from AI experimentation into the real AI use cases, the AI workstations are becoming more and more critical. It is no longer a niche device, but an essential device from an overall computing power for the professionals to deliver on the AI workload, right? On the same line and concept, the entire range of Dell Pro Precision 5, 7 series that we have launched today are all built with the compute power from an AI capability standpoint, NPUs, all certified from an ISV standpoint for the users to work on the AI workloads for them to drive the better results. While these are beast in terms of the computing power, what we have also taken into consideration is the aesthetics. The range that we have launched today is one of the slimmest and the lightest range of Dell Precision workstations that we have across. And then also following up on the last thing, from a Dell Deskside Agentic AI standpoint, it is also the offering that we have that we covered today that caters to the three most cost related or the complications problem, which is more from a cost standpoint, the security standpoint, and data. The Deskside Agentic AI offering that we have basically allows you to have the local on-prem device Agentic AI workloads for you to enhance and scale it, which results into much better cost effectiveness, data security, and data sovereignty. So net-net, it is more from a hardware standpoint to a usage, the conversation has changed, right? And the entire portfolio that we have launched today actually enables the professionals in various streams like engineering, data science, finance, for them to perform the workloads, for them to be very, very cost effective, confident, speed, and work with precision. I think AI workstation is one of the very, very key aspects in terms of our overall CSG client solution group's portfolio that we have, right? That is why the portfolio that we just spoke about, Dell Pro Precision 5, 14S, 15S, Dell Pro Precision 5, 14, 16, Dell Pro Precision 7, 14, 16, Agentic AI, the entire range is an AI-led range that we have. And we believe that this is the range which is going to be there from a future-proofing standpoint. As more and more workloads, more and more agents kind of come up on device, this will help us in terms of driving much more computing power for future. So the AI workstations that we have play a very, very critical role in terms of our overall client portfolio that we have. It's actually all, and that we covered it in our session as well, right? Oil and gas, healthcare, financials, right? A lot of number crunching that happens that actually needs to happen on a big compute power on behind, right? So actually all the verticals are showing us growth in terms of the demand from an AI workstation standpoint. So we work with all the ISVs, like I called out, all the launches that we have done today are all certified with various ISVs. So it's a customized approach towards an industry, how we are going and driving with that. Right, so we work very, very closely with all the silicon partners like Intel and AMD, and then NVIDIA as well, right? So for example, if I have to talk about Dell Pro Precision 5, which is 14S and 15S, it is powered by the Intel latest Core Ultra 3 series processors, and similarly the AMD Gorgon Point processors, right? Then again, if I talk about the Dell Precision 5, which is 14 and 16, it is again powered by the same Intel. Plus, you have the NVIDIA RTX Pro Blackwell GPUs as well, right? So it's a very, very close partnership with all the ecosystem players in the industry for us to provide the best available products to the customers for them to scale up the AI usage. Absolutely. Now, like I called out, right, from an experimentation to the real use cases, the entire portfolio that we launched today caters to the different kind of use cases that we have. Now, for example, the Precision 5, 14S and 16S that we launched, that's a value series that we have launched for the basic workloads. If we have to go a step ahead in terms of high computing power, that is where the NVIDIA Blackwell GPU comes into play, where it is powered with Intel Core series processors, right? And then similarly, the Dell Precision 7 as well. So basis the use case, there's each and everything as part of the overall portfolio that we offer to the customer for them to go and try it. Well, I think from a Dell standpoint, India continues to be one of the key markets where we continue to drive innovation, and we continue engaging with our customers very well here, taking the feedback and then building the products that are more from a future ready standpoint, what they are wanting to have from the products. And we continue, so it's a two-way channel with the customers where we take feedbacks and work very, very closely with all the ecosystem partners there. Now, and we covered this in our discussion earlier today as well, right? Now, for example, let's talk about the Deskside Agentic AI that we have. That is an extension of the Dell AI Factory that we have. The Dell AI Factory is our internal approach that we want to go and drive and accelerate the innovation on AI, where we work very closely on optimizing and collaborating the infrastructure, solutions, softwares, and services, and work with all the organizations to deploy, scale it from an end-to-end standpoint with AI PCs, workstations, data center, compute, edge, right? Now, taking that thing forward, we have the Dell Desktop Agentic AI GB300 and GB10 as the product offerings, where the customers can now build up the agents locally. It's an on-prem agent, which helps us in terms of then scaling them up and hence reducing the cost, and plus also taking care of the data security and data sovereignty. So that's our approach towards the whole Agentic AI piece. While, like I called out, we continuously engage with our customers, we continue engage with all the ecosystem partners like Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, everyone. And then we work very, very collaboratively that what are the requirements that we see from a future. And then it's a two-way approach, and we continue driving it more from a future product portfolio standpoint. No, the message is the entire range that we have launched today is a range keeping in mind the use cases that we have. We are very, very confident in terms of the product positioning that we have done today in terms of the customer use cases. And we are looking and waiting forward for these units to be in customers' offices and the workplace so that they are able to use these machines and enhance their performance and productivity and eventually gain out of the whole AI result. So the way it happens is it's not only, like I called out earlier, it's no longer a hardware story or a hardware conversation, right? So these are customized solutions where we work along with our partners and customers and get into a customized requirement and then deciding this is the right product positioning or the right from a customer standpoint, and then work with them end to end on that one.